good morning, everybody, on this Tuesday. I'm Nikki Stanzione.
And I'm meteorologist Kristen Van Dyke.
And this is New Mexico style. Did I say there are 14 days?
14 days. Oh, boy.
I cannot believe it. And you're going home to South Carolina.
Mm-hmm. I will be going home, so I have a lot to get done before I do go home.
Yeah,
I've got a lot of shopping to do.
The big dilemma for me as well is that I'm going home as well. But you know,
Right.
when you pack your bags now, a lot of times, first of all, you pay for heavier luggage. But secondly, sometimes they unwrap your gifts. So the question is, do you wrap your gifts and take a chance, or do you hold off? This is one of my big dilemmas
I hold
of the
off.
week.
I always just hold off and get the Christmas music going and wrap gifts at home.
That's a good thing. Well, you're going to be home a little bit before Christmas, right?
Right.
A few
I will.
days. I get home the Friday before. So yeah, we have a little bit of time, but it is stressful. I know today, thank goodness, we're going to have some de-stressing tips for you as we get into the real panic mode time.
We really do need it.
Yeah.
Well, are you you're a social media Facebooker?
Yeah, Facebook's on my nerves today, just for the record. But
Really?
yes.
How about Twitter? Do you Twitter? Tweet?
I love Facebook. Don't get me wrong. It's just it annoys me. Certain things about it annoy me. People, I call it fake book, you know. But no, I don't use Twitter. But I know I need to kind of get on board, right?
And Instagram. Have you heard of that? You
I
know,
have Instagram.
You have Instagram. Okay.
It filters
Instagram.
our bad face days.
Right. Well, there's some changes here. Okay, so Twitter and Facebook aren't playing nice so much anymore, and you've probably noticed that if you have both accounts. So now Twitter has rolled out its own library of retro filters, of course, rivaling. How do you say that word?
Rivalry.
Okay, we'll just go with that. We have not had any drinks this morning, I promise. But anyway, yes. So yeah, it's going up against basically Instagram, and Instagram's owned by Facebook. So basically, the social media site said it's now lost the ability to display images from the Facebook-owned Instagram, and so now Twitter has its own filters, 8 filters, including black and white and high contrast, and there are also auto-adjust and cropping options. And if you have Instagram and Twitter, you've noticed that sometimes your pictures just don't look quite right on Twitter over the past few weeks. Well, now it's not even like, you know, your little photo gallery you have on Twitter. Your Instagram pictures aren't even going to show up. And so they're not playing nice anymore.
See, I don't know now what I would do without it. Because, I mean, from what I understand, Twitter first added the ability to include the Twitter images and the Facebook images, but now everything's got all jumbled up and changed. So
it's always changing.
Maybe I should
There's
just
always
stay off
some
Twitter.
war going on between somebody. If it's not Facebook and Twitter, it's what, Google and Apple? Because with the whole Google Maps thing. And
you know what? There's something else I found. This is separate from all of it. It's called Photofunia. Photofunia. And that one gets really good filters, and it's not Facebook or Twitter associated. So maybe try that one on your phone. It's a good app. Yeah, it's not bad.
Check it out.
Meanwhile, when it's like, you know, when it gets to this time of the year, you know, I feel like I need even more filters because I feel paler and I feel dry, and I need those filters.
Are nice, huh?
And it is still going to be cold and dry today, isn't it?
It is going to be another cold day today. So let's talk about the weather right now.
What a transition that was.
Yes. We're starting off with temperatures in the upper 20s this morning, so a little better than yesterday. Some of us still in the mid-20s in the metro area, and those locations will stay in the low to mid-20s to about 9 o'clock. The sun port out there will get close to 30 by 9 o'clock. And then for your lunch hour, we're looking at temperatures above freezing with highs to the low 40s today. So a little better than yesterday, still below average tomorrow. That's the big warm up. And hey, we're talking another storm system.
I know.
That could bring in more snow, rain, and some more colder weather for the weekend, but it doesn't look as Arctic as this last cold blast. So, but changes on the horizon again, we need it. And I'll talk more about that coming up in just a bit.
Hopefully it just won't affect your travel plans, but definitely weather is a big part of our news these days.